In this tutorial, I'm going to go over how to create a case in uDesign where you set up the case yourself so you can utilize the Quick 3 feature to get your patient started a little bit quicker if you have an in-house printer, and then submit the case to the uAssist team through the cloud. First, you want to click on the New button. We're going to start with self-planning. We want to enter the patient's first and last name, date of birth, and create TX plan. Here's where you want to upload your STLs. Make sure that they are the correct STLs for this patient, and upload photos and x-rays. Slide your composite into the box, click on x-ray, and slide your pano into the pano section. Then we want to simply close. Then we're going to create case. Once in uDesign, you want to first set your orientation, and now we're going to start with the segmentation portion. You'll hit the next button. First, it's going to identify the teeth in the lower arch. You want to make sure that these are in a pattern and all correct, and then we're going to hit fine-tune segmentation. If you need to make any corrections to your model, you can do that in this section by clicking on the paintbrush and going along that gingiva. Then we're going to label teeth. In here, you want to make sure that the labeling of the teeth is correct from the central back to the terminal molar. If it's not, you can select the correct number. We want to make sure our occlusal groove lines are correct. From the bicuspid to the terminal molars, you want to make sure that these lines are centered. And on the facial 3 to 3, you want to make sure that these lines are parallel to the facial surface by just clicking on them and clicking those arrows to correct them if needed. Then hit next, making sure your long axis lines are correct from the center of the tooth all the way down to the bottom of the root, and hit next. Then we're going to go into the upper portion. In this case, we have a little bit of space interproximal between the canine and the bicuspid. To correct this, I'm going to click on my paintbrush. I'm going to use Control, then scroll down on my mouse wheel to make my paintbrush a little smaller, and then just simply left click and glide this across and correct it to make that gum tissue. Once in the tooth moving screen, we want to just create a couple of aligners to get this patient started. I'm going to just left click, hitting my Control button, and select the front anterior teeth. I'm going to use our Straighten More button. This will use the AI to straighten these teeth based on the patient's natural arch form. I want to go in here and just make some tiny little tweaks and do the same for the lower as well. I can left click and hit my Shift button to select those teeth. And again, just make some small tweaks where needed. From here, I want to save on my lower left-hand corner this treatment plan and hit the Quick 3 button. I didn't add any attachments in here, but it will let us know if we have some collisions that haven't been resolved. We can hit continue. And then from here, you can go ahead and do that Quick 3 feature. I'm going to then close my case out, and I'm going to click the uAssist button here on the upper right-hand corner. Yes, I want to close this case and allow it to bring me into the cloud. Once in the cloud, I can use this button here in the upper right to expand my window. First, I want to select that I want to continue my treatment plan, so that way I can submit this case to the uAssist team. I would like to use my existing stages. I'm going to ask the team to start the staging at stage 4, since I printed out the first 3 stages in my uDesign software. Your existing treatment time, estimated treatment time, and are we going to align upper and lower? If you have any brackets that need to be removed or a lingual bar retainer or one that needs to be removed, you will want to select that here. I'm going to ask the team to treatment plan 5 to 5 for me, maintain my midline, maintain my class correction. We do not have a crossbite, and we do not need Pontics. From here, I'm going to choose my deep bite protocol. This is where you'll enter your deep bite template instructions for your patient. any additional instructions. And here's where you'll put your case-specific instructions. Then we will review what we put in our case. If everything looks good and we don't need to make any corrections, we can just simply hit submit to the UAssist team. You will get a message that says, thank you for submitting your case to the UAssist team. Please allow up to 3 business days or less for your case to come back.